John, we're seeing a storm move into the state.
Yeah, and it's going to be one of the best storms that we've seen in quite some time. We have been few and far between for decent winter storms, as at least since the year started, and this one is actually going to deliver. We have winter storm warnings in effect over the northern mountains extending into the San Juans of Colorado, where we could be picking up more than a foot of snow, especially over the northern mountains of New Mexico. In the San Juans of Colorado, we could be looking at up to 2 feet of snow in those locations. Across the western portion of the state, we do have winter weather advisories. Those extend from the northwestern corner of the state down into the Gila, and we're also looking at some of those winter weather advisories for the Sacramento Mountains, and we also have those winter storm watches in effect for the East Mountains. So no matter where you are in the state, if you're in the higher terrain, it looks like you're going to get a good dose of snow out of this storm. 45 degrees of current temperature, a south-southeast wind at 14 miles per hour. Temperatures across the north into the 30s and 40s, down to the south, 30s for the southeast, but as warm as the 40s and 50s as you move down to Hobbs and Carlsbad, into the 40s and 50s for the southwestern corner of the state as well. Winds not too bad across much of the state right now, although Ruidoso looking at a 48-mile-per-hour wind gust, but the winds will be picking up later today as that storm does start to move in, so we do have wind advisories in effect for east central sections extending over to the East Mountains, down toward the Sacramentos and across the southern tier of the state as well, where we could see gusts up to 55 miles per hour throughout the day. And again, we are going to be looking at that good chance at precip. In fact, we're trying to get some of those showers going across the northern mountains right now. The west-facing slopes will be favored at first with this storm system as we are drawing up moisture out ahead of the storm. We are looking at a good moisture tap all the way across Arizona into the northwestern corner of the state. The storm itself sitting off the coast of California, but it will quickly move in. And yesterday, the storm was looking very impressive, a very tight spiral with it, but it is starting to lose a little bit of strength as it moves inland, but it is going to continue with that moisture tap. So despite the fact that it is going to be weakening as it moves toward the state, it's going to have plenty of moisture to work with, so we will be looking at that shower coverage expanding throughout the day, eventually by late today into the Albuquerque metro area, and then as the storm starts to depart, we'll actually bring in a backdoor cold front, and that's going to help the east slopes get in on the action as we move through the day tomorrow. And as far as the snow totals go, we are looking at some pretty impressive amounts, up to 2 feet of snow possible at the Durango Mountain Resort. Wolf Creek looking at 20 to 30 inches of snowfall. Over in Chama, we could be looking at 6 to 12 inches here as well. Los Alamos up to 6 inches as well. Across the Sangre de Cristo Mountains looking very good for the storm. Up to a foot of snow in Red River, and Angel Fire, Eagle Nest looking at up to 10 inches, up to 14 inches in Taos Ski Valley. Across the northeast, not really a target for snowfall. We'll see mainly rain, but Raton could pick up a couple of inches, especially at the pass. And here in the metro, we're going to be mainly looking at rain. It is going to be too warm at the lower elevations, but you get up into the Sandias, we could be looking at 2 to 6 inches of snow. So this is looking to be a good snowmaker for the higher terrain, mainly rain as you get into the lower elevations. Southern Colorado, cloudy for today. We'll be looking at that winter mix and snow across the San Juans of Colorado, and that extends into tomorrow before things start to quiet down early next week. Over the northwest, showers and storms possible for this afternoon, and those continue into tomorrow before things start to quiet down and warm back up for the work week. Over the southwest, showers and thunderstorms a good possibility here. We'll continue with those shower chances through at least early Sunday. We'll start to see things clear out tomorrow afternoon and into the work week. Over the southeast, blowing dust will be a concern with those winds gusting through the afternoon. We could pick up a shower late, but better chances for tomorrow before things do start to clear out over the work week. Over the northeast, it will be windy here as well, and showers will be developing here late, extending into tomorrow. And again, those east-facing slopes looking to get a good shot at snow tomorrow. West-facing slopes favored for today, with the northern mountains picking up snow. Winds will be gusting up to 50 miles per hour. We'll continue with those snow showers tomorrow and then clearing out for the work week. Over the East Mountains, mixed showers for today. We will eventually see that change over to snow into the afternoon, especially over the Sandias and Manzanos. In the metro, we'll be looking at mainly rain showers, possibly a couple of storms within some of these rain showers, and we'll continue with the showers at least through early tomorrow, but I think the window for the Albuquerque metro area will be late this afternoon into tonight and early tomorrow. We'll eventually clear out tomorrow afternoon. And right now, the work week not looking too bad as temperatures warm back to the 60s.
Well, that precipitation definitely welcome.
Yeah, we definitely need it. We are well below average, so this is definitely going to help.
All right, thanks, John.